Hello, this is Leo, my dog. I'm just going to talk to you about pressure bandaging. I'm not going to teach you how to do a proper bandage because obviously vets and nurses get professionally trained to do them. And if your dog does need a bandage, then he needs to be seen by a vet. He might need a stitch, he might have a foreign body in the wound, and you'd obviously be sealing in an infection. So we just teach you how to do a pressure bandage, which stops the bleeding and gets you to the vets without bleeding everywhere and causing more damage. So if you have a nice clean wound and you can't see any foreign body in it but it's bleeding, you need to put a significant amount of pressure onto it. We would advise using some gauze swabs or the pads that are inside the pouches. So Leo, sit. Good boy. Paul. Good boy. So you would hold that gauze swab directly onto the wound and put pressure onto it to stop it bleeding. You wouldn't remove that. If there was blood started to come to the other side, you would literally get another bandage and hold it on. Good boy, Leo. And you would hold that on quite firmly. Oh, nearly lost my dog and his paw. You would hold it on quite firmly to stop the bleeding and allow the bleeding to clot. And then using your bandages out of your pouches, you would literally just roll the bandage round. You start off holding a bandage like a snail, so not this way round, like I call it a snail. And you literally just roll it round. Inside your kits you've got tape, which you can tape at the top. It doesn't have to look pretty. It just needs to seal that in, and you start from the bottom and you go up to the top wherever the wound is, and then you can either tie that off or tape it onto his leg because the vet's going to take it off in a few minutes anyway. It shouldn't be too tight, but it should be tight enough just to hold that gauze swab on. If you've got a foreign body in there, so like something like a piece of glass sticking out, you must never remove that foreign body. You must leave it there. It's probably sealing off a blood vessel, and if you remove it, it could be doing more damage and it will start bleeding a lot. So you would make the foreign body part of the dog. So you would make a donut around it. So if you've got a foreign body sticking up like a piece of glass, you would roll the bandage round and round to make a donut. You could pack it out with maybe a sock or even poo bags, although they're not going to stop any bleeding, just to build that up enough to the top, and then you would bandage over. So when you bandage, you always hold the bandage this way round, and then you would just roll it round. Thank you, Leo, for being a good model. He wasn't that keen, was he? Thank you.